दशैव पादां भुजभक्तिलभ्यो प्रेमाभिधान परमपमर्थो तस्मै जगन्मङ्गलमङ्गलाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्य आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदिव्यो छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्यचन्द्राय जन्नातं कर्मनिष्ठैर्न च समधिगतं जत्तपो ध्यानयोगैः वैराग्यैस्त्यागस्तत्त्वस्तुतिभिरपि न जत्कीर्तन चापि कैश्चित् गोविन्द प्रेम भाजाङ्गपि न च कलितं जद्रहस्यं स्वयं च नाम्नैव प्रादुरासीत् अवतरति परे जत्कृतं नौमि गौरम। चैतन्य चरितामृत आदिलीला चैप्टर 9 41 भारत भूमिते हईल मनुष्य जन्म जारो भारत जन्म सार्थक करी करो पर उपकार जन्म सार्थक करी करो पर उपकार। As a human being in the land of India, Varsha should make his life successful and work for the benefit of all other people. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The magnanimity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is expressed in this very important verse. Although he was born in Bengal and Bengalis, therefore have a special duty towards him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is addressing not only Bengalis, but all the inhabitants of India. It is in the land of India that actual human civilization can be developed. Human life is especially meant for God realization. As stated in Vedanta Sutra, Athatu Brahma Jigyasa. Anyone who takes birth in the land of India, Bharata Varsha, has the special privilege of being able to take advantage of the instruction and guidance of the Vedic civilization. He automatically receives the basic principles of spiritual life. For 99.9% of Indian people, even simple village farmers and others who are neither educated nor sophisticated, believe in the transmigration of the soul, believe in past and future lives, believe in God, and naturally want to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead or His representative. These ideas are the natural inheritance of a person born in India. India has many holy places of pilgrimage, such as Gaya, Banaras, Mathura, Prayag, Vrindavan, Haridwar, Rameswaram, Jagannath, Puri. And still people go there by the hundreds and thousands. Although the present leaders of India are influencing the people not to believe in God, not to believe in a next life, not to believe in a distinction between pious and impious life, and they are teaching them how to drink wine, eat meat, become supposedly civilized. People are nevertheless afraid of the four activities of sinful life, namely illicit sex, meat eating, intoxication, and gambling. And whenever there is a religious festival, they gather together by the thousands. We have actual experience of this. Whenever the Krishna conscious movement holds a Sankirtan festival in a big city like Calcutta, Bombay, Madras, Ahmedabad, or Hyderabad, thousands of people come to hear. Sometimes we speak in English, but even though most people do not understand English, they nevertheless come to hear us. Even when imitation incarnations of God speak, popular people gather in thousands. For everyone who is born in the land of India has a natural spiritual inclination and is taught the basic principles of spiritual life. They merely need to be a little more educated in Vedic principles. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Janma sartha kari karo para upakar. If an Indian is educated in Vedic principles, he is able to perform the most beneficial welfare activity for the entire world. At present, for want of Krishna consciousness or God consciousness, the entire world is in darkness, having been covered by the four principles of sinful life, meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, and intoxication. Therefore, there is a need for vigorous propaganda to educate people to refrain from sinful activities. This will bring peace and prosperity. The rogues, thieves, and debauchees will naturally decrease in number, and all of the human society will get conscious. The practical effect of our spreading the Krishna conscious movement all over the world is that now the most degraded devotees are becoming the most elevated saints. This is only one Indian humble service to the world. If all Indians had taken to this path as advised by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, India would have given a unique gift to the world. And thus India would have been glorified. Now, however, India is known as a poverty-stricken country. And whenever anyone from America or another opulent country goes to India, he sees many people lying by the footpaths for whom there are not even provisions for 2 meals a day. There are also institutions collecting money from all the parts of the world in the name of welfare activities for poverty-stricken people. But they are spending it for their own sense gratification. Now, on the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Krishna conscious movement has been started and people are benefiting from this movement. Therefore, it is now the duty of the leading man of India to consider the importance of this movement and train many Indians to go outside of India to preach this cause. People will accept it. There will be cooperation among the Indian people and among the other people of the world. And the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will then be fulfilled. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will then be glorified all over the world. And people will naturally be happy, peaceful, and prosperous. Not only in this life, but also next. For, as stated in Bhagavad Gita, anyone who understands Krishna, the Supreme Personality Godhead, will very easily get salvation or freedom from the repetition of birth and death and go back home, back to Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore requests every Indian to become a preacher of his cult to save the world from disastrous confusion. This is not only the duty of Indians, but the duty of everyone. And we are very happy that American and European boys and girls are seriously cooperating with this movement. One should know definitely that the best welfare activity for all of human society is to awaken man's God consciousness or Krishna consciousness. Therefore, everyone should help this great movement. This is confirmed in the Srimad Bharata, 10th canto, 22nd chapter, verse 35, which is next quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, here it says, Bharata Bhumite, Paila Manusya Janmaja, Janma Sartha Karikara Paropagar. One was taken as Bharata, as a human being in the land of India, Bharata Varsha, should make his life successful work for the benefit of other people. This is very important. Instruction, order of Mahaprabhu. You understand? Important order of Bharata. One was taken birth as human being in Bharata, India. Why says India, not other parts of the world? That's another point. You understand? The deep purpose is here. India is such a land. Hmm? And again, Manushya Janma, human birth is considered rarely achieved birth. Eh? Durlabham Janma, isn't it? Durlabham Manusam Janmam, many times. This has been said in Srimad Bharata. Labdva Sudalavi the Bausham Vanti, Manusya Martada Manitya, Mapyadhira, Nurdeva Madhyam Sulabham Sudulabham, Durlabham Manusam Janmam. In Srimad Bhagavata, you'll find many places this is said. Human birth is rarely achieved birth. Even demigod birth is not rarely achieved birth. Do you understand? Human birth. Do you understand? So demigods are also thinking of how to take human birth in India. In India. They are thinking. They follow Jagadatma. So take birth in India. Huh? Calcutta. This Purushottam Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Sri Khetra, they follow Yogeshwar. Demigods are thinking of taking birth, human beings in India. Hmm. What is the purpose of this human birth, rarely achieved birth? Labdva sudaloida bhausambhavante manusya marthada manitya mabhyatya. After undergoing lots of species of life, one who is fortunate, gets human birth, especially in India. If he takes birth as a human being in India, Bharata Varsha, then it is to be understood that is very, very fortunate, Sukutivanta. You understand? This favorable atmosphere is here to develop Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness. My Guru Maharaj said in his purport how Vrindavan, Haridwar, Banaras, Kashi, Mathura, Navdev Dham, Purushottam Dham, Jagannath. Places are there. You understand? Dhams are there. It's in India. You follow? Favorable atmosphere is there to develop Krishna consciousness here. You follow? To achieve Krishna consciousness, to develop Krishna bhakti is fifth Purusartha, supreme Purusartha. Through that bhakti, only through bhakti, Krishna is achieved. Bhaktyaham ekagrahich. That bhakti. This human life is meant for develop that bhakti, pure bhakti, Krishna bhakti. That is why this human birth is considered as the rarely achieved birth. Then Bharatavarsha. In Veda and Vedic literature it has been said. In Padma Purana it is said. Uttarakhanda. Jambudvipe Mahapunye Varshe Vai Bharate Subhe. Archayang Sannidhi Vishnu Netharesu Kadachana. Tasmasmat Bhartavarshe Munivi Sri Dasirapi. Sevita Sadadam Devi. Tapojagya Kriyadivi. Bharate Asmin Mahavarse Nityam Sannihito Hari. Do you follow? Jagadatma. This Padma Purana says this about Bhartavarsha. Lord Shiva says to Parvati Devi, O Devi, O Goddess Parvati, there is a very Punya auspicious land named Bharatavarsha in Jambudvipa. Do you understand? Where Lord Hari is eternally worshipped as Archavata. Do you follow? Deity for Archavata, eternally worshipped in this land. He is not worshipped anywhere in such deity form, any other parts of the world. It's in Bharatavarsha only. You understand? Therefore, in this Bharatavarsha, many sages, saints live, undergo, do sadhana, undergo very austere life. Do you understand? Tapasya, penance, yajna, they perform yajna. Even demigods come here to perform yajna also. Ah, thereby they engage themselves in the service of Lord Hari. Oh, Devi, Goddess, again you hear, in this land of Bharata Varsha, Lord Hari always gives darshan to the people. You understand? Also it is said, in the past, whatever incarnations, you understand, had come, or and in future whatever incarnation will come, they all come in Bharata, not any part of the world. You understand? Not any part of the world. All past. In the past, those incarnations, those who had come, they came in Bharata. In future, whatever incarnation will come, all in Bharata. Not in any part of the world. Such is Bharata, India. Therefore Mahaprabhu says, Bharata bhumite manusya dhammayada. Janma sarthaka kari kara paropakal. This is why Mahaprabhu says Bharata. Why? Doesn't say any other place. Because India is such a place. One who takes birth in India as human being should be understood that he is very fortunate. Yes. Huh? That's Sukriti, that he is born India as a human being. You follow? Mahaprabhu gives this responsibility. And the Indian, first he should make his life successful. That means he should develop Krishna consciousness and be fixed in Krishna consciousness. Do you understand? Develop pure devotion, and our devotion into Krishna and get Krishna. That is the success of life. That is success of life. Then you should do good to others. That means to inculcate this Krishna consciousness into them. They are not Krishna conscious. That is real paropakar, doing good. So I said, Acharya said, Krishna comes, incarnates here in different incarnations. In Bharata Bhumi, he manifests his transcendent Leela here. Then he winds up his Leela, goes back to his abode, isn't it? But he lives here. The paraphernalia of his Krupa Leela. Do you understand? Krupa Leela, merciful pastime. What are those paraphernalias? He lives here. He lives here and goes back. What is that? You know? What is that? Yes. Huh? Huh? Holy name? Do you understand? Deities. Do you understand? Deities are worshipped. Many places of tirthas, holy places are here. And everywhere, deities are worshipped. Do you understand? Deities of the Lord. Krishna, Vishnu, etc. Huh? Not in other parts of the world. His Sri Vigraha, his holy name, and his dham, isn't it? Mathura, Dwarka, Vrindavan, Navdip dham, Sri Khetra, Purushottam dham, all dhams are. And his transcendent nectarian katha, Krishna katha, devotees, sadhu, shastra, these are all paraphernalia of his merciful pastimes. He lives here and goes. It's all available here in India. Do you follow? Therefore India is such a land. माया मुग्ध जीवन नहीं कृष्ण स्मृति ज्ञान जीवेर कृपाय कैले कृष्ण वेद पुराण साधु शास्त्र आत्मा रूपे अपना के जनान शास्त्र गुरु आत्मा रूपे अपना के जनान कृष्ण मोर प्रभुत्राता जीवे का হয় জীবের হয় জ্ঞান শ্রুতম সর্বভূতানাম Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the only well-wishing friend of all living entities. So conditioned soul has forgotten Krishna, forgotten his own soul. How he remember it? So Krishna, as a well-wishing friend, gives this Veda Puranas. First thing, he gives Veda Puranas. You understand? Then it is to be understood in Tattva. Therefore comes Guru. Shastra, then Guru. Who knows Tattva, has received Tattva Gyan from his Acharya, the Acharya succession, disciplic succession, the descents. Is all here in Bharata. You understand? In this way, Krishna makes him known through sadhu, shastra, guru. You understand? Then a conditioned soul can understand Krishna is my eternal master and my deliverer, my protector, and I am his eternal servant. You understand? All favorable atmosphere is here to understand this thing. In India. So I say, quoting Padma Puran, that even demigods come here. They want to take birth in Bharat in India as a human being. Because in demigod life is not really achieved birth. Human birth is really achieved birth. Pure devotion, Sudh Bhakti, Prem Bhakti is achieved in this birth, human birth, not in demigod birth. Do you understand? Therefore, Brahma, who is the chief of the demigods, he became builder. 5,000 years ago, Krishna came here in his soul, manifested Leela, as son of Nanda Maharaj, tending the cows and calves of Nanda Maharaj in jungle of Vrindavan. Isn't it? Gosana Lila. Playing with the cowherd boys. On bank of Jamuna river. As an ordinary cowherd boy. In bank of Jamuna. And Brahma was watching this thing from the sky. Krishna was 7-year-old boy at that time. Doing this thing. Then he became builder. What? Is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By whose mere willing, just like creation, annihilation takes place. All powerful, almighty, all potent, from whom innumerable Brahmandas come out. Cowherd boys are playing. Sometimes Krishna becomes defeated. Sridham Gop becomes victorious. So they have this, what is that, condition, that one who will be defeated will carry the boy, will become victorious on his shoulder and run around. The Krishna was doing that thing, carrying Sridham Gop on his shoulder and running around. You see? Say Sridham Gopa Bohila Apane. How is it? With Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is wonderful, you see. This is wonderful. Wonderful Leela. How can Brahma cannot understand what to speak of others? What to speak of others? You follow me? Even Brahma cannot understand. He became bewildered. What is this? What is this? Hmm. Hmm. What to speak of others? Then Brahma cannot understand. Is it Supreme Personality of Godhead? Huh? Carrying Siddham Gopa on his shoulder. Huh? That's it. Ananta Brahmanda Koti Bohijaro Mune Se tumi Sri Dama Gopo Mohila Pone Dama Gopo Mohila Pone. Huh? Ananta Brahmanda Koti, crores of Brahmandas. Huh? Coming out from whom is carrying Sridham Gopa on his shoulder. Huh? What is this? Is this Supreme Personality Godhead? Huh? Tending cows and calves, snatching food from the mouth of the cow. What was? Brahma became devotee. Think of others. So demigod life is not rarely achieved life. Huh? So he stole. Brahma stole. Cow had boys and calves. Huh? Think of all right, I'll test him. How? He's supreme personality. Got it. I'll stop their playing. I'll stop their playing, stealing. Cow had boys and calves. You understand? Took them and put them in a cave, mountainous cave. You understand? Lying there, sleeping there. As a boy, Krishna was laughing inside. Oh, Brahma is testing me. Isn't he laughing? So he produced the same coward boys and calves. Their play went on. How could Brahma stop it? Was made you Brahma? You rascal, don't you know? Was made you Brahma? By whose mercy? Huh? Krishna was laughing. The Brahma went to his abode. After one moment came back. 1 year has passed here. The same coward boys are there. Calves are there. Same play is going on. What is this? Huh? Brahma thought of, oh, did Krishna bring them back from that escape? He went to see there. Oh, they are lying there. Oh, they are lying and they are playing here also. Oh, wonderful. Huh? Couldn't understand. Brahma became brilliant. So you should understand damning her life is not really a civ life. So then Brahma meditated upon and saw all the calves, all the cowherd boys are 400 born Vishnu forms. Then he understood, hey, Bhagavan. You understand? Because they are produced from the body of Krishna. You understand? All looked 400 forms, Vishnu forms. Yeah. Brahma came down, then offered prayer. Please excuse me, I committed such blunder, great offense. In 10th canto, you'll find so many prayers. Huh? Brahma has offered. Tadastu me natho bhuri bhago bhavitvanatru tuvatarastang ekum me bhavi bhavat jananam bhrutvani sevi tava pada pallavam. This is one of the prayer. Huh? Oh Lord, tadastu, please grant me this thing. I don't want this birth of Brahma. Don't want this position of Brahma. I have become so fond of pride, proud. So I committed such offense at your lotus feet. Huh? Such blunder because of this pride, because of my position. Take away from me. All this I don't want. Please give me birth. Any part of the universe as you like. Any lower spaces. You understand? Any lower spaces. But one prayer I have. Please grant me this thing. Huh? Keep me as one of these. Our boys are calves. So dear they are to you. Huh? They are so fortunate. Directly playing with you. I have no such fortune. Becoming Brahman. What is this? Bhavajjananam bhutva nisevi tava padapala. I don't want all these things. Please. Huh? I want only to serve your lotus feet. Becoming a grass here in this Vrindavan. Taking birth in any lower spaces to remain in the association of such cowherd boys or calves and serve their lotus feet. I want these things. Do you understand? He prayed. Brahma prayed. That means you should understand demigod life is not a really achieved life. Human birth is Dupara Yogeshwar. Because this pure bhakti is can only be achieved in the human birth. That Brahman, therefore, next birth was Brahma Haridas, was born in Sandal, Javan family, became Brahma Haridas. Yes, Mahaprabhu came, got mercy. Got mercy, became very humble, much humbler. Because he's born in Javan family, very low birth. So no pride. Huh? This is, that's what it is said. Hmm. So this is the purpose of the human birth, to get Krishna. Develop that such pure bhakti and all devotion and get Krishna. That is the success of human life. Janma sarthava. Then do good to others. What is that? Inculcate this Krishna consciousness. Hmm. Sadhu Shastra. Associate such sadhus. Fixed in Krishna consciousness. Gotten Krishna. Huh? And develop such devotion. Practice in your life. Be fixed. And inculcate this Krishna consciousness of others. In this way, you can make your life successful at last. Quitting this body, to go and enter into that Nitya Leela there. In abode of Krishna. That is success of life. You understand? This is upakar, paropakar. This is real paropakar. That Mahaprabhu says, kara paropakar. When you speak about paropakar, what is the best type of paropakar? Doing good. That one should understand. Huh? Best type. We'll find three types of upakar. Doing good to this gross body. You understand? Doing good to the subtle body, that mind. Gross body, subtle body, mind. Then Atma, soul. Three things. Huh? How many persons are there? What is their percentage? There's no soul. Yogeshwar. 0%. Isn't it? 0.00001%. Isn't it, Yogeshwar? There's no soul. Huh? All know this gross body, or some know the mind, soft body. Isn't it? So they think to do good to this gross body. What is that? Someone is hungry, give them food. Huh? Many organizations are there. Guru Maharaj says, India is known as poverty-stricken country. European, American comes here, says, sees people cannot get 2 meals a day to eat. Rolling at the roadside, lying at the roadside, skinny people nothing to eat, cannot eat. Huh? Such poverty stricken. So they are collecting, some organizations are there. They are collecting money to feed these hungry people here. You understand? So much money they're collecting and they're utilizing it in their own sense gratification. My Guru Maharaja said this in his purport. Huh? We are doing good doing good. Huh? Some also say Manav Seva, Madhav Seva. They also say, huh? Manav Seva, Madhav Seva. If you serve these human beings, giving what? Giving food to the hungry, giving water to the thirsty, giving medicine to a diseased person, making some arrangement of his treatment, opening charitable hospitals, huh? Charitable hospital, Datavya Chikitsalaya, free treatment. Huh? You understand? And Mother Teresa got Nobel Award doing this thing. Huh? Serving the leper peasants lying on the road, putting band-aids on their sore legs or hands, limbs. Huh? Oh, very, so much. She did so much. People appreciate it. Such good she did. So award him Nobel Puruskar. She was awarded Nobel Puruskar, Nobel Prize, isn't it? Because people don't know the soul, they know this gross. This is doing good to this gross body. Huh? Isn't it? If one gross body is finished, then again another gross body you will get. Isn't it? As long as you are here in this material world, huh? One after another gross body is received. So again, hunger is there, again thirst is there, again disease is there. Huh? Then, what sort of upakar? The hunger is not finished. Huh? Thirst is not finished. Disease is not finished. Huh? So what sort of upakar? Temporary. There's some upakar. There's some good, doing some good to this gross body. It's temporary period, not eternal time forever for God. Huh? If you can do such things, you will never be born here again, never get another material body. Go back home, back to body and get spiritual body. That has no birth, no death, no old age, no disease. No hunger, no thirst, no require, no need of eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. That body, if you can get, then problem is solved forever. If you can do such good, then what sort of good it is? And what sort of good this is? Huh? You follow? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj said, huh? If you can deliver one soul from the fort of Durga Devi, you understand? From the fort of Durga Devi, from this prison house created by Durga Devi, can take out one soul, one jiva, then what good you do? You think of. Thousand times better. It is thousand times better than opening thousand times of hospitals. You understand? It's better than that. That's important. Huh? Isn't it? No more hunger, no more thirst, no more disease, no more material body, no more suffering. Then what sort of good it is? And how can one do it? By preaching Krishna consciousness, inculcating Krishna consciousness. You understand? Arousing Krishna consciousness. Vaishnava does so. That is the paropakar, best type. Best type. Do you understand? So, doing good to this gross body, then doing good to subtle body, comes mind. That means giving education to the people who cannot get education out of poverty. You understand? They open schools, colleges, educational institution, introduce free education. Huh? Free education. Huh? This is also doing good. What sort of good? Doing good to the mind. This is doing good to the mind. Giving education, material education. Jod Vidya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Vaishnava Acharya says, জড় বিদ্যা যত মায়ার বৈভব তোমার ভোজনী বাধা মোহজন মায়া অনিত্য সংসারে জীবক করায় গাধা This Jada Vidya, material education, is avidya, ignorance. Maya or Vaibhav is opulence of Maya. If someone gets this education, material education, you understand? He becomes an atheist. Do you understand? He becomes an atheist. Godless education. That is godless education. Tomar bhajani badha, O Lord. It creates a great hindrance in your bhajan. This Jada Vidya creates a great hindrance in your bhajan. O Lord. It's godless education. So, some people, some leading people, they are making plans, projects for the expansion of such education, godless education. Isn't it? Now that we are doing good. What sort of good? It's to the mind. As long as your mental body is there, mental mind is there. So, if someone inculcates this Krishna consciousness, does good to the soul. Do you understand? That is doing good to the soul. Soul has lost his Krishna consciousness, forgotten, being covered up with Maya. One who teaches this, preaches this message of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bharata, teachings of Lord Chaitanya, throughout the world is Vaishnava, inculcates Krishna consciousness. The human being revives his lost consciousness, Krishna consciousness, understands I am Krishna Das. Do you understand? When he understands I am Krishna Das, when develops Krishna Bhakti, as my Guru Maharaj said here, in purport, one Indian does so. This is my Guru Maharaj. One Indian. If all Indians can do, how will it be? So devotees, demons become devotees. He has said now, you are all devotees, demons, isn't it? Siddhananda, demon, isn't it? Yogeshwar, yes. None become devotee. So what good it is, you see? That is what. This is the real doing good to the soul. No more birth here, rebirth here in this material, miserable platform, dukhalaya, material world. No more material body, a spiritual body, staying in the abode of Krishna. No birth, no death, no old age, no disease. No hunger, no thirst. No need of eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Such life. Sachidanandamaya jivan. You understand? Sachidanandamaya life leading. One who inculcates Krishna consciousness and takes out one soul from this prison house of Maya, fort of Durga Devi, What good he does. You think of. This is the real doing good. You understand? Sarva Srishta Bhava. This is real doing good. Huh? That Mahaprabhu says. Bharata bhumite manusya janma hilajar. Janma sarthaka kari kara paro. One who has taken birth as a human being in Bharata Bhumi, in India, first let him make his life perfect, successful, being fixed in Krishna consciousness. You understand? Let him first develop Krishna consciousness, fixed in Krishna consciousness, get Krishna. That is the perfection of life. Then do good to others. Preach, go out and preach throughout the world. This message of Krishna consciousness, teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Inculcate Krishna consciousness, and to others those who are not conscious. This is the real doing good. You understand? Yes. That is why Mahaprabhu said this thing. The next verse will quoting from 10th canto Srimad Bharatam, Kaviraj Goswami, 1-2 verses will quote, where it says what is the purpose of this human birth. Sriyala, speak about it. Tomorrow we'll read it. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Such a human.
Yeah.
So in one race, or there are many races. In such a yuga,
Yes.
there was only one race, human beings.
Why?
There are many races.
Only human beings, no other species are there, you mean to say?
Like Chinese, Indonesian, or different species.
Also, no, we find from the scripture different are there also. Yes. Yes.
There was only one.
Because demons are there, Hiranyakya, Hiranyakasipu. Yeah. Hiranyakya, Hiranyakasipu.
I said it's such yuga, the demons they are living in different planets. Only in Treta yuga they are living in.
Anyhow, Hiranyakya in what yuga?
It was in such a yuga.
Then demons are also there. Precious are there. Yes. Yes. Ravan was there. Treta yuga, Ravan was there. Ravan yuga so many demons. Many demons. Two. One head, 2 legs, 2 hands. Like you. Isn't it? Were you not a demon?
Maybe I was.
Devotee and demon. Now they're devotees, yes.
In Maharaja, you will find that they were born against human beings.
Yes. Yes. You follow. All varieties are there. Yes.
And it seems more Westerners are taking up Krishna consciousness, especially in Russia, and so many devotees are coming there.
Yes.
And but in India, it doesn't seem to take on so well.
You see, Jagadatma, it is said, prophecy is there. You understand? Mahaprabhu says, পৃথিবীতে 800 নগরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচার হইব মোর নাম. Mahaprabhu foretold prophecy. All corners of the world, towns, cities, villages, my name will be preached. My teaching will spread. Do you understand? India, it is all here. Such a land is India. Do you follow? And favorable atmosphere is here. But other parts will no favorite. But Mahaprabhu is Patita Pavan. He thought of no. Should spread all parts of the world beyond India. So therefore he gave this responsibility on Indians. You do it. If you are Indian, if you give this identification, I am Indian, you should do it. Can't do, then you cannot be said Indian. No, you are not Indian. You are Mlecho. You understand? Huh? Indians are, you see, blindly imitating the Westerners. Western civilization, dog civilization, education, civilization. They are imitating Indians. Do you understand? So, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, they have this foresight, thought of, oh, such ill luck has come to India. They are imitating the Westerners. It's just this godless education, civilization, dog civilization, language of my Guru Maharaj. No, this teaching should be, and this message should be spread in Western countries in English. Do you follow? So he first started writing books in English. You understand? Bhaktivinoda Thakur first started writing books in English. He thought of should be spread. Otherwise, ill luck. Such ill luck is coming to India. They are imitating. So the Westerners will chant Hare Krishna, dance, they will imitate now. They will teach them. Now you imitate now. You understand? He says also, time will come, one such son will be born, will do it. And that happened. Time will come, this place, pointing out this Mayapur, the birthplace, appearance place of Mahaprabhu says, devotees from India and outside India together chanting, doing Sankirtan and saying Jai Sachinandan here. It's going on now here. Do you understand? And another prophecy is there. After 500 years, 500 centenary, we performed Mahaprabhu's appearance. Isn't it 1986? What, 86? 86? This prophecy is there. After this, it will spread like wildfire in Western countries. And because Mahaprabhu's mercy is very powerful in Western patitas, those are very degraded. And in India, it will be some lower. Yes. He said like fire is that dry wood. Here is wet wood. India is wet wood.
What is making them wet?
Because they develop pride. We are Indian, we know it. What do you teach us? There's pride. Pride.
Familiar with that.
Yes.
That's what they say. He's
Yes.
my blood.
Yes. My God, I'm born here. It's pride. No humility. That's why the wood is wet here. And the wood is dry there in Western country. Very quickly catching fire and spreading like wildfire.
If you find in every Indian family there is a Bhagavad Gita, and everybody's worshipping some kind of
Yes.
deity. So yeah.
They know, it's there. But now it is going to be lesser. Bhagavad Tungis are there in every village, in every house. Now you'll never find, rarely you'll find. I say in my boyhood days, every day I was reading Bhagavatam. Palm leaf, not book, palm leaf pothi. Burning castor oil lamp I was reading. When I was a boy, like this. Yes, reading every evening. Not read, I was slapped. Yes, my father, mother, gurus, and they're slapping. We are born in such a way, such a circumstance, and trained in such a very birth. Yes, I know, I was doing like this. Still coming to my memory. No electricity was there, even no kerosene was available. I was reading, and a student reading, burning castor oil lamp. Yes, walking on the food. No vehicle, no, nothing. Hundreds of miles I'm walking. Yes. I've gone to Puri by walking, you see. Yes, yeah. So now it is not there. All westernized. So no Bhagavad Tungi, all clothes, nude clothes. Nude. And this is wet food now. And Western country is dry. They're catching fire immediately and spreading like wildfire.
Well, what is making them dry wood?
Huh?
What is making them so receptive to Krishna
This
consciousness?
is Mahaprabhu's causeless mercy. This is the causeless mercy of the dear devotees of Mahaprabhu. They hoped so.
Their
They cherished such desire. Now their desire is fulfilled. Yes.
because of the desire of
Yes.
those devotees.
Devotees and Mahaprabhu.
Therefore, Krishna is fulfilling their desire.
Yes. That is the only reason. Yes. Take opportunity, Jagadatma. Mercy is Krupa Devi. Do you understand?
Yes.
Goddess. Krupa Shakti. Do you understand? Potency. Shakti, you understand? Potency.
Yes.
Krupa is Shakti. Krupa Shakti. Is very favorable on you as Westerner.
Westerners are getting more mercy.
Yeah, than India. Than India. Yes.
We get longer classes. We get good facilities too.
Yeah. Mahaprabhu's mercy. And dear devotees of mercy of the dear devotees of Mahaprabhu. Yes. It is with you. You take avail this opportunity. Yes, if you are intelligent. Mm.
Maharaj?
Yes.
That verse mentions that it's auspicious to be born in India.
Ah.
From what you were just saying,
Yeah.
it seems now that even in some ways it's auspicious also to be born in the West, if you get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah. Born in West. Not India, Prabhupada. Gurus are in India.
Ah.
All incarnations were in India and will be in India. I quoted. Not in other. You understand? The flow will go from here to there.
Ah.
Yes.
So actually still the chances of Krishna consciousness are much, much greater in India.
Yes.
And we have to collect so much money to come to India.
Yes. My Guru Maharaj said, yes, one should come here, spend time here.
Yeah.
Prabhupada said that thing. Isn't it? Yes. And Mahaprabhu said, Indian, go to West. Preach this if you are Indian. Otherwise, don't claim that you are Indian. If you don't do it, you are mlecha. You're not doing this thing. Committing that sin of killing an animal, prani hatya. That's considered as committing that sin. Being Indian doesn't make his life perfect. Doesn't develop Krishna consciousness. Doesn't become fixed in Krishna consciousness. Doesn't go out and preach and inculcate Krishna consciousness to others who are not conscious. He's committing that crime, that sin of killing animals. Yes. Prani hatya.
Why is it so sinful for them? You say committing such sin.
Because he's not doing this good as an Indian.
Well, Indian. You meet lots of Indians. They follow the principles like we follow. They may not preach.
They're committing that crime. Because they don't go out and preach. They don't do good. Rather, they are so selfish.
They just look after their own families and their own self.
Yes.
Is that situation for those Indians who have actually developed Krishna consciousness in their hearts? if they don't take that and give it to others, they just stay here and enjoy it, then
they
Yeah.
commit that crime, killing animals, prani hatya. Yes.
But the ordinary Indians who may be following the principles haven't developed that full Krishna consciousness. Their position isn't quite that.
Then they may lose it. More you give, the more it will develop.
Yes, the chosen people.
Chosen.
Like in the Bible, the Jews considered the chosen.
It is such an asset. This Krishna consciousness is such an asset. If you give more and more, it will develop more and more. Want to give, you may lose it. And material asset, you give, you'll lose it. It will become lesser and lesser and lesser. But this is such an asset. You give more and more, it grow more and that is what.
Really?
Yeah.
We see that if Indians go to the West that haven't fully developed Krishna consciousness, that they become a little bewildered.
Yes. They have not made their life perfect. How can they do good to others? Has to make life perfect. What Mahaprabhu said, Jivana sarthaka kori koro paropaka. First make your life perfect, then do good. Be fixed in Krishna consciousness. You first be fixed in Krishna. Then inculcate. Go out and preach and inculcate Krishna consciousness. That's real good. Yes.